In May 1945, HMS Formidable was operating with the British Pacific Fleet off the island of Okinawa, attacking Japanese airfields to support the American invasion, codenamed Operation Iceberg. On the 4th of May, Formidable was attacked by a Japanese kamikaze aircraft that struck her flight deck, killing 8 men and wounding 47. 5 days later, a second kamikaze hit the ship. The difference in outcome between the two attacks tells an interesting story of adaptation, leadership and lessons learned. In the 5 days between the two attacks, officers and crew made several practical changes. On May 4, aircraft noise on the flight deck drowned out the audible klaxon air raid warning. By May 9, a simple red flag visual warning signal had been introduced, which cut through the aircraft noise when alarms couldn't. Every man not assigned to an anti-aircraft gun went below the armored flight deck once a threat was detected. Fire teams rehearsed foam-only firefighting, water spreads burning aviation fuel, foam does not. The ship's speed was reduced immediately after impact, reducing the wind's ability to fan the flames. The medical officer drew his own lessons. The sick bay was too exposed and too small. The ship's laundry was pressed into service as a makeshift operating theater. Volunteers were trained in basic medical care before the next action. The official plasma allowance proved dangerously inadequate, and the medical officer recommended tripling it. Several men survived because new procedures were introduced before the next attack happened. Despite both strikes, Formidable remained operational. Her aircraft flew over 5,000 sorties, dropped nearly 1,000 tons of bombs, and kept the Japanese airfields out of action throughout the campaign. The British Pacific Fleet achieved its mission. The attacks failed to stop the ship that had launched itself. Preparation, discipline, and the willingness to act on hard experience ensured that. To learn more about HMS Formidable's role in the British Pacific Fleet, visit the War Years website, where you can read about the ship's dramatic story and the lessons learned in combat that saved lives. You can also download a 47-page, illustrated paper on the ship's role in Operation Iceberg and beyond, no subscription necessary. Thanks for viewing.